see me. Y'all know I'm an old granny. I be in the MooMoo with the y'all. Yes, okay. I don't care. Whatever. Yes, but let me back up. Yeah, I still drive old school. I do be looking. I do you still look in the back of me, use my mirrors and all that other stuff. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Look, I'm out making my little coffee run. Just, well, I had to drop my daughter off, and then, I gotta stop, get me a little coffee before I go back home. And I'm gonna go back home and actually get to work this morning because I'm a little tickled about everybody's scrambling. Everybody's scrambling, y'all. Listen, what do I tell y'all all the time? What do I tell y'all all the time? Y'all gonna stay behind. Y'all gonna stay behind in knowing what's going on because of what's going on. So you have to know that this is the season of the unveiling. All people is being put out of circles they thought they was gonna be able to get into. God is letting you build everything that you have built on wickedness. God, it is not gonna last. It is not gonna last, y'all. It is so much going on, and what's the word I'm looking for? It's very disheartening. I don't even want to say the word disheartening. It's very it's sad. It's sad that it's so much going on. Like I don't like people's like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. I am in some form. Grand Rising, Robin. Grand Rising. Um, this little thing I got for my little thing don't be working. Hold on, y'all know I'm quick with them hands. See, when you have to be trained to shoot and stuff like that, you gotta be quick with your hands. You know what I'm saying? I used to always ask God. I was like, why do you put me in circles and train me on certain stuff and give me the sorry, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to fix this when I get to the coffee place. Hey, y'all. I'm just talking, y'all. I had to drop my child off at work, and now I'm on my way to get my morning coffee. It's so sunny out here, I can't even see. Grand Rising, Vanessa. I keep telling y'all that, y'all are not gonna know, just for those that, let me get this out of the way. For those that's coming to watch the replay, for those that are coming to just ask the question and want to know, hit that like button and know for sure that social media will be the last place to know what is moving with Krishan. Okay? I told you guys things are going to be updated a certain way, things are going to be done a certain way because social media did it. So, um, so for those that, hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
It's going good. Can I get, I always get the golden eagle, but I want to try the cocoa mocha. Cocoa, yeah. Let me get a blended cocoa mocha, a large, please, with
Absolutely.
whipped cream.
Whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
What else for you?
Um, you know what? And add me some caramel in there.
Caramel?
Yeah.
You want like a drizzle on it? Or do you want it like in the drink itself?
I think I want it in the drink.
In the drink? Absolutely.
Yeah.
What else for you?
That'll be it.
We got a large Kokomo freeze with caramel, and then whipped cream's gonna be 806.
Okay, let me give you my number. Yes. Okay.
Number? Absolutely. Got it. Cash your card today.
It's gonna be a card. When I find it, give me 1 second.
Thank you.
So.
Is the dollar per ticket?
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes. So a lot of
Would you
people.
like a straw?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Of course. Would you like a receipt?
Yeah. Let me get one.
Absolutely.
I can add it to my fetch. Thank you. I got so many points on my fetch. I need to try to cash it out. Shoot, I know I have like Amazon points, enough for Amazon, so much out of Amazon and stuff.
I was like that before I got here, right? Here you go.
Thank you.
Of course. And you have a great day.
You too. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can fix my thing real quick. Because, hold on. Let me pull into this little gas station. The little whoop de whoop. Acting like a Fruity Loop. So y'all know, first of all, I have never lied to you guys. Let's start there. I have never assumed things. I have never, I just told y'all, what I know. Now, this goes on what I have always told y'all, that maybe it was 30, I don't know. Yeah, I need to get them off right. That goes in the vent because it'd be so hot. Now let's see if it'll work. Let's see. Let's get ready to rumble. No, I don't want to stay. I got my phone going too high. Oh well, we're gonna have to go in the cup holder then, y'all. It's good. Now I'm just making my little coffee run after I drop my baby off. One of my children. Let me see if it'll go on this one. It got the little thing that's supposed to, but it be so hot in Texas, child. It be so hot in Texas. Well, okay. Let's see how long this lasts, y'all. Let's see how long this lasts. Ain't the sun beautiful though? The little sun kiss. No, this ain't gonna work. But anyway, we're gonna have to go back in here. Okay. But anyways, good. See, when you be fumbling around, y'all know I'm an old lady. When you be fumbling around and stuff, children and people without patience, they go on and disappear. See, I don't want to act like it want to stick, but as soon as I put my dang on phone in here, see, it want to. It's because I can't put it all the way in. That's why. Let me see. And then I don't like the tip. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's see how long this lasts, y'all. See, when you be fumbling around, you see it. You know when old people fumble around, young kids ain't got time, child. They ain't got that kind of patience. But anyways, I'm just gonna say this. Like I continue to tell y'all, pay attention. People getting kicked out of different rooms, people getting kicked out of different areas. The plan that they had put in place didn't work. It got back out. Okay. There's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I told y'all people better stop messing with them and conjuring up spirits and doing all kinds of spells, trying to get shit done the way they want it done and messing with the universe right now. This is not the time to be trying to go against the harvest. Now ain't the time. I told y'all, people had time to go back, dig up some stuff, replant it, reharvest, you know what I'm saying? So that when it came, but once it come through the ground, baby, it ain't nothing else you can do. It ain't nothing else you can do once it come through the ground. Once that come through the ground, it ain't nothing you can do. And so when people don't get that, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Money, you know, I want to make money. People, you know, that's their goal. Times is people on social media fronting like they got it, fronting like they got all this cash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm from the old school. If you got it, ain't nobody supposed to know you got it. You know what I'm saying? The only people that knew that the other person had it was the person trying to get it. It's like, but now everybody want to be, you know, rich and famous. I don't know. I'm going to say this. Everybody that done sold into them lies, y'all gonna reap that. Ooh, ooh. That's good. That's the first time ooh, yes, baby. This is yum. I'm gonna have to get this. That's good. Oh, yes. Anybody that's been sowing into that foolishness, y'all better stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I was watching like what was it, like an award show? I don't even know if it was an award show because it was just like clips of it or whatever. Because I don't watch that satanic stuff. I mean, ever since they just started doing way too much. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it. So I don't really watch it. I see clips of it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit down and watch it. I'm not gonna subject my spirit to it, you know what I'm saying? Not in this season. Heck no, baby, because everybody trying to mess with they karma. Everybody's trying to What am I drinking? Okay, this is Coca Mocha from Dutch Bros. I don't know if y'all have Dutch Bros. I don't know. But it's a Coca Mocha with caramel in it. So it's coconut caramel blended coffee chop. It's good. But I don't know, why people are trying to mess with the universe and act like that the Almighty is something to play with. But comfortable is this. What is comfortable, Robin? You know what I'm saying? People be like, I don't know, I've never wanted to be like famous either. Like, I still don't. Like, I feel like that. You know how when they say, next level, more devils. You know what I'm saying? So each that I don't know in my life experiences, and I mean a lot of us aunties. You know what I'm saying? And if this is your first time here, welcome to the MooMoo Room, the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews. Okay, this is a home of the grown and the sexy. This is where we love together, laugh together, and most of all, we have a good time and we tell the truth, okay? We talk real life, real facts. We also talk celebrity, but we bring them into real life. How does this affect us? Everybody has a story. We share, we love, and we laugh over here, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here, please hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you would like to be exclusive part of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, please hit that join button. We have a lot of, we put receipts on the back wall, okay? So that's what's on the back wall. Our membership, it starts at $2.99, which gets you just receipts. If it's stuff you don't remember, stuff you was like, I wonder about that, that's where you will find all of our receipts. All of our receipts are on the back wall, okay? So welcome, 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 okay? Take your shoes off, enjoy yourself, and welcome to the MooMoo Room. I am SistaGirl, okay? I am the host of the MooMoo Room. So welcome, welcome, welcome. But it's like, nobody wants to be like that. Oh, well, go to Starbucks, tell them you want coconut, mocha, and caramel blended frappuccino. You probably will get the same effect, I think, because that's what it is. I just go to Dutch Bros because first of all, you get more for your bank. You know what I'm saying? You get more buck for your bank there. You know what I'm saying? You see how big that one is? You know what I'm saying? Like, but, and you know how a lot of people feel about Starbucks. Enough money to pay my bills to make sure everything is secure. Yeah, that's it. But we have to learn how to see. This is the thing. This is what people don't understand. Do you know how people create generational wealth? You know how the Rockefellers and all of them are still in control and have generational wealth because none of them have anything in their name. All of them have trust. All of them have, they've secured their stuff. The government can't tax them on certain things. The government can't, you know what I'm saying? That's why even though the orange man, trust me, they have, the way they do business is different. You know what I'm saying? And we got some people of color that do business like that too, because but we so busy trying to keep a dollar to ourselves, okay? We so busy to try, we not helping each other. And I hate that talk. I was somewhere and they was talking about like building Black Wall Street. And I was like, there is so much that there is so much Look, y'all. This is how. That's why I say y'all be having dead zones. This is by my house. I'm really trying to get some of this land out here. But I used to didn't even have store. Like, I did have like one little strip mall, maybe two little restaurants, three little restaurants by my house. But now they're building up. So I'm trying to move further. I like the area. I just want to move further inland where there's not all the people. But anyways, there we have to learn how to, like, here, like, even on, let's even use YouTube as an example, okay? Even on YouTube, okay, like, the communities, I see, like, there is a few communities, a few family groups, few communities and stuff that keep their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, their their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they argue among each other, they make up among each other, they give y'all the drama, they give y'all the, you know what I'm saying? They took the whole Country Wayne plan, you know what I'm saying, and they applied it to the YouTube, and they from the hood. They hood driven. They're hood. And they done took the whole Country Wayne plan and applied it. And it works for them. They make a hand over fist because of people that love that type of ignorance. I said it. People that like to see people, just fighting and arguing and fussing and cussing and, each other and their family and, but then y'all want to come out here and talk about other people when you don't got no unity in your community. So how you gonna talk about other people's family when your family ain't all that? When you don't have a good relationship with your mother because of whatever and however, and y'all can't even sit down and have a meal without one feeling some kind of way and arguing and fussing and fighting, but you're gonna sit here and talk about somebody else's relationship with their mother. You don't have not one baby daddy in the home, or you done been divorced, remarried, divorced, remarried, divorced, remarried, and now you don't want to talk about someone else and how they should live their life and the choices they should make, because you feel like, and I know I get it, because I struggle with that sometimes too with my children, feeling like, man, I done been through that. You don't have to go through that I've been through that. I took that lick for you. You know what I'm saying? But did I can't. That's not how God works. Sometimes they gotta take that lick for themselves. I tell my son now at 24, I say, you know what? You're still there. Like, I'm like, I understand. And he'd be like, I'm a man. Yeah, you're a man. Yes, you're a man. You might even, in fact, you are grown up. You might be a grown up. I don't even know which one you can say, but you still got some growing to do. So I say you might be a man technically, and that's why when people say, "Oh, I don't mind," I mean, it doesn't bother me that these old people is out here getting these young people. No, they're brainwashing them. They're brainwashing them. If a 50-year-old man got a 22-year-old woman, 23-year-old woman, that is horrible. That is not okay. I don't care. Y'all can get mad at SistaGirl. I know I done lost a lot of people because I take this stand. And I'm going to continue to take this stand. She doesn't even know shit yet. If she's in her 40s, okay, if you 60 and she in her 40s, okay, she knows shit. She knows something. She done lived her life. She done made some decisions. She done, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the little 18-year-old girl who married her goddad. Now she's talking about she need help to divorce him, and she was doing a GoFundMe. What's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember her name. About how she's doing a GoFundMe to try to get a divorce and sustain her life. But you couldn't tell her nothing when she was 18, 19, and this man was in his 50s and 60s and trying to marry her. 40s or however old. He was too goddamn old. And he was taking at her little young innocence. I can cook, baby. I can burn, honey. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to cook today. My husband probably want me to make some peas and rice. And I got some chicken in there already. So, I got some rotisserie chicken already. And I got some peas. I might make a thing of peas and rice. Ooh, then I'm going to want to make some cabbage or something. But I can cook. I can cook. Yeah, if you have money, people ain't got to know. Exactly. Let people assume what they want. Nobody has to know. You right about that, introverted. It either can be a liability or an asset. And the sad thing about it is some people you just think this. You give and I don't want to say it, but let's use it metaphorically, okay? You give a bum on the street, okay? And they've been on the streets for years. And the first time you give them, let's say you come up to them like, y'all remember that Eddie Murphy show Trading Places? Y'all remember that? When he was like on the streets or whatever, he was hustling on the streets, and then they came and got him, and then they put the rich man on the streets and put him in the rich man's place. So, but then if you notice, like, y'all just need to pay attention. Like, the things that go on, like, oh my God, I'm tearing up. My spirit is like, oh my God, because I'm tired of people. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. We got people, we got God's bringing down churches. We got pastors stepping down left and right because they already know. Talking about they done did some things. You did the things, and you were still up there hovering that spirit over God's people. And I say that because, and people be like, no, I'm gonna say that's because they said, you know how people say, the sheep know my voice and a stranger they will not follow. But people will make things appear as though they are. They give you a facade of who they are. Y'all see SistaGirl. I come on here with my bonnet on. Y'all know I always have on a good MooMoo. That's why we be having muumuus and mimosas, okay? And instead of this morning drinking a mimosa, baby, I got my little coffee. And y'all know I'm gonna come on here. We gonna have talk. Y'all know I come on here. I cook. I take y'all to the grocery store with me. We go. We do our little celebrity gossip. We have our open panels. We real. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hide behind an avatar. I don't have to hide who I am, what I do, how I do it. I don't have to lie to kick it. I don't have to lie to kick it and give a facade that I am something that I am. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and give you anything that is fake. Now, if I don't know, I will tell y'all I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm going to look into it. I'm about to go over to one of my auntie's houses, one of my nephew's houses, one of my niece's houses. I'm about to go to somebody's house real quick, see how much information I can get, see what they got. Then I go and research what they got before I even come back and talk to y'all. All I'm going to tell y'all is what I have been telling everybody that wants to know about Krishan Rock. If this is why you're over here, so y'all, because I like to have real conversations in the morning, but if you're over here to know about Krishan Rock, I'm going to tell you this. You will only, the media is only going to get what they want the media to have. Y'all, the internet did that. Social media did that. Haters did that. Bloggers did that. Everybody that was calling the courts, calling the judges, calling the child protective services, calling all this. You guys sealed her protection around her. So now it will only be when she's ready for y'all to know what's going on. You're going to hear the same thing from her family. You're going to hear the same thing from everyone. Free Rock. Free Rock. That's all you're going to hear. So that's just it, and that's just all. So please, 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 they're scrambling for information. They want y'all there. They want y'all to tune in. That's what I said. A liar can never tear in the kingdom. Remember that. A liar will never tear in the kingdom. Meaning you can lie your way to the kingdom, baby, but once you get there, you can't stay. You can't stay. So everybody that done lied their way to the top of social media, lied their way to the top of YouTube, lied their 1,000 views, lied their 1,000,000 subscribers, 1,000,000 views, then lied their way to the top. Why do you think there's people that sustain at the top? Why do you think there's people like, shout out to Michelle Atalian, who stay where she's at and continually to grow? Because she's going to report the facts and the truth, and that's it. And if she has to come back and retract, she has to come back and retract. So that's how I am. If I have to come back and retract something, I have to come back and say, "Ooh, y'all, ooh, I was wrong. Ooh, look at what happened. Whoop-de-whoop-de. Ooh, auntie wrong." Because auntie can be wrong. Just because I'm auntie with the T don't mean I can't be wrong. I could be wrong, but that's why I try to keep what I know, how much I know. I try to keep my business my business. You're right. That's what's wrong with people always in somebody else's business. Grand Rising Role Playing, Grand Rising Misty Real, Grand Rising Lakeisha. Yeah, I was out getting my coffee this morning. It is, but you know what? Introverted, it's really, look, people are like, oh, the world is going to the hell. The world is, things are, whoop-de-whoop. And it is, things are happening. But these are not things that we didn't know was going to, how can I put it? There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. And what I mean by that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you say people, like children have been here before, the world has been here before. We are living in a certain time that has been before. Like the time of when they talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it. If y'all, it's Sunday for some people. Some people, you know what I'm saying? This is first day for me, but for some people, it's their seventh day. So, you know, well, let's talk about it. If you look at the times, go back and read about Sodom and Gomorrah. Think about the times of the day, the times, and you know, like when I tell people, and then you know, I was watching. This is how I know the world has the enemy has a lot of people brainwashed to thinking that they're doing the right thing and saying the right thing. I was listening to a pastor, and the pastor was saying that the he has never read the Bible. He's never read the Bible. He's read, you know, pieces in the majority of it. But you are the leader of thousands. You have people following you, giving you everything, leaving their communities, leaving their homes, leaving their families, not communicating with their families, not because they're believing in you and your doctrine and how you say this is what we're supposed to live and this is how we're supposed to live. Then he says, then I have a pastor or an elder up under me who has read the Bible 8 times, but yet he's still following me. What does that tell you? That neither one of y'all have comprehension. That's what it tells me, with all due respect. With all due respect, it tells me that nobody in their right mind can listen to a person say that, their leaders say that, and feel like that was okay, and that's comprehension. Then it was just a few things that was said that just made my heart be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got thousands and thousands and people that just don't communicate with their family, done left their family. You got children being born and raised in this, up under this doctrine. You got all this stuff going on, and you don't really know what you doing. You're taking bits and pieces, and you're leading a nation. You are scattering God's sheep. It's bad. And then you're telling people, if you leave from under here, you'll be lost. If you leave from under here, you won't know nothing. If you leave from under here, you'll be out of the will of God. You will have to go back in this world and suffer. You got people doing videos saying they give you everything. They work for you, and for working, they live for free with the amenities of living for free. But and then they get a community allowance of $50 a person and their family. But they're like, oh, I get to drive the work van. I run one of the businesses, and I drive the work truck to but they get fined if they do something wrong in the community. But yet the community get a $300 a week. You get $150 per person for your family. The community get a $300 a week allowance for liquor but they can only drink 4 days of the week. This is this, and but y'all following. Oh Lord, yes, this is what's going on out here in the real world. These are real people out here. These are people that don't have the money, the resources, the people behind them that the Krishan, and I love Krishan, but they don't have those people behind them that Krishan, I got hot in here, that Krishan Rock and the people of her caliber has. The internet is undefeated, but God ain't. Yeah, they was calling protective services on her. They was doing all that stuff for what? For what? Now y'all done now see what he said? He said, I'll make your enemies your footstool. When they should have been protecting her, they wasn't. So now God has to put a hedge of protection around her. Now, even with the Carlissa situation and the Jason Lee, she did that to herself. What she say? She need to be behind me where she was. You did that to yourself, mama. Like Cat Williams said, I don't know why liars lie. Exactly. I don't know why liars lie. Do you know it takes more energy because now that's why this is the funny thing. That's why I try to build my platform on morals, good energy, and truth. Because I don't like moralist people. I don't like people with bad energy. And I do not like liars. And I hate a thief. So those are things that you will never see me try to do. Things that I can show y'all, I will show y'all. If you say, hey, sister girl, can you show me how to do X, Y, and Z? I'll show you. The world is not my competition. I'm my competition. Me. At the end of the day, what you eat definitely don't make me. I can't digest what you eat. I can only digest what I eat. So I don't feel that people should I want to help build up my sisters. Like, I've been asking God, I'm like, Lord, I really want this help center. I really want to do this. I really want to do that. I really want to do that. And he said, you got it. You got a platform to do it. The same things that you can show these people how to do, and you can start doing it where you're at. You can show them how to become independent. You can show them what books to read to understand what's going on. You can show them how to start their own business. You can show them all these things. I don't have to put you in a physical building for you to do these things. You can show them how to cook a meal. You can show them how to bake a pie. You can show them do you understand what I'm saying? Because this is where the world is coming to anyway. I just started getting ready to put some of my programs on outsource. So it's like genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Like I like you know, and I'd be like, okay, that's why people be like, why don't you make this public? Why don't you make this public? You'll make more money. You can get numbers. You can do that. You can do that. No, because everything, why? Sometimes I want stuff behind my wall. For what? And they swear they won since Krishan's not out yet, child. Who says she's not out? We're going to church this morning. I'm a truth teller, y'all. I try to be. I try to be. But they be crying later, baby. Karma come. Yeah, Karma, she a cold piece. She is a cold piece. But I always tell y'all, I give y'all this mustard seed theory all the time. Because see, some people plant mustard seeds of doubt. People plant mustard seed of hatred. People plant mustard seeds of, see, it depends on what you water in that seed with and your intentions when you plant that seed. My intentions has always been to build a community of uncles, aunties, nieces, and nephews to bring this world that once, y'all can say what you want to say about the 80s epidemic, crack epidemic, or whatever. But one thing it did teach us in the 80s and stuff was how to stick together. We stuck together. Like we made it. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to my daughter because she grew up in North Carolina. And I was like, did you go to the Boys and Girls Club? You know what I'm saying? Growing up. And she was like, no, ma. I was like, what? Like, we grew up, like, baby, the community centers wasn't just for old people to go work out and to run summer programs. The community center we did dance in the community center. We had dance class for the youth in the community center. We had breakdancing classes in the community center. We had theater in the community center. We had art in the community center. Like we nurtured everything that we wanted to do. That's why a lot of people my age or a little bit younger than me or whatever in their 40s and stuff are really very artistic and individuals. Like we still dancing, we're still doing art. We had double dutch. We had actually, how do girls not know how to jump double dutch? I told my cousin, I said, I am a failure. That my daughters don't know how, they can twirl, but they don't know how to jump double dutch. I am a failure. I'm a failure as a mom. I was the double dutch champion. I had trophies. I was I was trying to make it to the national team. Like, my brothers play basketball. Now they have these programs, and yeah, okay, it teaches them a little bit, but you pay $185 or $200 and some dollars for the little season. They go an hour before, they have an hour worth of practice, and then they play a 20-30 minute game, 45-minute game, and then that's it. Then you got to wait to find some type of AAU team, but they want them already trained and good. They don't want to work them to what they need to work them to. When each community center back then had their own basketball team, they had the A team, the B team, and the C team, the young kids, the middle kids, and the older kids. Boys and girls. They didn't have a unisex where the boys and the girls play together. Like, why we can't get all this stuff back in our communities? Why? What are we doing? Come on, aunties and uncles. What are we doing that we cannot do this for our children in our community? We all know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. We all know that. We all do. Hey sis, hey role playing Grand Rising. Hey Katina, hey sis. This is the year of exposure, baby. This is the year of harvest. He said we let the wheat and tear grow together and I will do the picking. Now look, everybody knows when you go and pick wheat, you might get a little bit of the tear with the wheat. You gonna get a little bit of the tear with the wheat that's stuck onto that wheat. You know what I'm saying? But once it goes through what it needs to go through and the drying and the shifting and the, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might get a little of it that get grinded up in there. But it's only a little bit. If you got to think, all these pastors is stepping down, being exposed. Oh, child, it's a mess. It is a mess. It is a mess. I've been telling people. Look. And then people don't understand life and death lies in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people don't understand that. What you speak, that when I back to my mustard seed. If I'm planting a mustard seed of faith and a belief and all that, and I plant that mustard seed, and every day I go to water that seed, and I'm speaking faith, and come on, faith, you need, things are gonna get better, life is gonna get better, things are gonna, people are changing. Lord, give my children faith, because I'm a selfish prayer. When I talk to the Lord, I talk to the Lord about me, but I do beg the Lord for my children and my grandchildren. I do. I said, Lord, please don't let them have to go through the things that I had to go through in life to get to who I am. Please let my stripes and my pain be enough. So I'm not the opposite. I'm not sacrificing my children for see that's what they doing. Carlissa sacrificed her children for her instead of sacrificing herself for her children. And now she got to reap that, baby. Oh, Lissa, Lissa. Oh, Lissa, you gonna have to reap that, baby. Y'all know the RTT podcast come out today. They got game. Okay, did y'all see the trailer? Did you see the trailer? We know Tokyo, but look, I ain't gonna say nothing because I love Tokyo Tony. I be at her house, child. I be over at my auntie house. I already know who she is, how she is, and I be over there hollering at my auntie. I ain't gonna even lie like I don't be over at my auntie house. Now I do be over there. And I be over at Tia's, you know what I'm saying? I go by Carlissa's house, but I don't be, she don't never have no food, no drink. She always over there begging. And whatever, you know what I'm saying? She don't smoke or nothing, so she just be over there talking, child. But it is the year of the exposure, baby. That's why I say whatever. I done told y'all, time is ding 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 ding. Time is running out. So whatever, whomever, however you need to repent for something, please do so. Because and that's what people would go wrong too. Because a lot of people don't be repenting. Nothing they do, they don't say, because first of all, they don't believe, first of all, and some people might get mad at me for saying this, but even Yeshua, Jesus, Yeshua, he told you, you better not be repenting to me. You better be repenting to my Father who sent me. So y'all better start repenting to the Most High. Y'all better start repenting to the Most High. And letting him know, look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they been lying on Jesus. I don't know. Oh, shoot. My husband got to kick my butt. Ooh. Even though it's the mommy with the mobile still. It's my homeschool car, y'all. But for some strange reason, that's why I'm gonna move it on this side. That's what I'm saying. People, people better start repenting for the right things and the right people. That's all I'm saying. And stop listening to these false doctrines and these false teachings and stop treating people. Leave the church and then treat people like crap. Won't even speak to your fellow man. You in church every day, but you don't even speak to your fellow man. You don't talk to nobody. You go laughing and he with the pastor and ha 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 with the pastor. And you supposed to be fishermen of people. So how you get let's close off and only save what the Lord for me? No, that ain't how it's gonna do. Or you only want to go to people that can be easily manipulated into believing what you want them to believe. See, remember you didn't hear that when Mr. Schofield, said he was locked out the house and he was trying to get in, but you didn't hear them numbers punching. See, you hear that? Yeah, that's what it was supposed to sound like, but we didn't hear that. Remember, we didn't hear that. Remember. I'm sorry I woke you up. I died. See, it's her little area, y'all. It's her whole little. She's spoiled. She got a whole little area. And this is the thing. People can convince you to go somewhere else and live with people you don't know. Don't know much about them. Don't know their history. Don't know their life. I'm just venting y'all because this really bothered me. I was watching something and I got to vent about it. Don't know much about them, whatever. You live there with your children. Don't know the history of these people. They claim they've been vetted, but the vetting is basically believing in your doctrine. That's the vet process. And because this is my thing. And back to the little boy that was beaten by his father. The thing, and this is all like, but the thing about that is they claim that the little boy was SAing other children on the whatever, on the compound. And so that's why this is alleged. Like, this is allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. Okay. That's the reason why the little boy, um, the dad, that's the reason why the dad allegedly bruised the little boy's face like he did, because allegedly it was because the little boy had was essaying other children on the compound. Now this is the thing. He's 14. He's on the compound. What is he in y'all claim now? Y'all have all these babies, y'all marry all these other women. Your women, you get 2 and 3 wives, you know what I'm saying, to have as many children. Um Hopefully they're boys, you know what I'm saying? The more boys you have, the better. That proves your manhood. All these other things. The women, they're not allowed to really associate with nobody else but the other women. So they're not. And if I'm associating with somebody that all they do is have children to please some of them call their husband masters, but husbands or whatever, then I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, and because that's what I know. That's considered right. That's considered what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm like, come on, young people. Where is the aunties? Where is the elders? Where is the ones that can say no, 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 no. And don't get me wrong. I am a housewife, and I love, like, I've not always been a housewife. I was a single mother. I was a single mother of 3 at one point. A single mother of 2. You know what I'm saying? I was a single mother. I worked 2 jobs, went to put myself through school. I would go to school in the morning, go to the salon after school, and then go to work at nighttime and work overnights, okay? I functioned on 2 and 3 hours of sleep for about 2 years, 3 years straight. It wasn't because I was out here at the club popping coochie and all that stuff. It was because I was trying to, um, I wanted to, first of all, have my own business. So then, after my son passed away, I think I worked at that salon for about because I had just started working at that salon when my son passed away. Actually, the day I was supposed to, was it the day I was supposed to start the salon? No, but and they were tripping because like my son's service was on that Friday, and I was back in the salon Monday morning. And they were like, "How could you like whatever?" And I was like, "I got to, because if I don't, I'm gonna like it." It helped me get through. Like hair was my doing hair, bartending, all that stuff has always been my like outlet. Like it's where my happy place. You know what I'm saying? So I would get up, I went to the salon, and it was like my healing journey could begin. And I went through a lot. I went through moments where that's why I'm not a big believer on antidepressants and stuff, because that shit almost took your girl out. Honestly, like being, after my son passed away, I just couldn't like I was working, and I was just like I went on like I was working, I was at the salon, and then I had switched, so I was at the salon in the morning, and then in the midday I would do some school work, get about an hour worth of sleep, then I go to work overnights. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom was like, "You can't do that. Like you're just like really blowing your body up. Like you're blowing like you can't do it no more like that." And so then it's like once I stopped doing that, I stopped waitressing overnights, and I was like, I'm just gonna do my salon. I just opened up my salon, so like preparing my salon, getting it together, painting, putting in my wash bowls, putting in pedicure chairs, doing all that stuff. it was like so it helped me. Like it helped in my healing process. It did really like help in my healing process. And so I opened up Platinum VIP, and at the time I was dating this guy, and I opened up a business with him. And like, I'm even gonna say like 2 months into us opening up the business, like we hadn't even opened yet. Like we hadn't even opened yet, but we was like, the thing was we had been dating off and on for years. Okay, we had been dating off and on for years, and then yeah, this is my little story time. I'm gonna get off here with y'all in a minute, but we had been dating off and on for years, and then we had I had my baby dad had got out of jail. So then I wanted to go and, be a family girl. I'm like, I promised to give him a chance when he got out of jail. Whoop de whoop de woo. And because me and this guy, we kind of like, I ain't gonna say we had an open relationship. Like we wasn't exclusively dating. We were just dating. But because we spent a lot of time together, people thought we were like exclusively dating, but we wasn't really exclusively dating. We were just dating. And so and he was cool with it, because he had a whole nother girl too. So he was like, okay, go see what that's about. Ended up moving to Michigan with my baby daddy who had just got out of jail. Took like 15 grand, moved to Michigan, paid my rent up for some months, helped him get on his feet, buy a car, whoop de woo, whoop de woo, end up getting pregnant. Then things just wasn't good. Like, he just wasn't a good person. It's like, because mind you, like, our whole relationship, basically, he was behind bars. You know what I'm saying? Hence, jail letters. Y'all go follow jail letters on it's a group called Jail Letters and all that. Follow Jail Letters because this is like the experience of him being incarcerated and stuff. Is the that's how like I wrote Jail Letters. So it's loosely based on our relationship and that of like other people in our crew or whatever relationship. So then I came back after all that, and like me and my ex got like we got cool again after I broke up with my baby daddy and moved back and had my son and all this. And see, he didn't have any children and stuff, and I would always tell him like, you don't have any children, you don't want to marry or be with a woman that already has a family. Like, you deserve to have a wife that and give her your first, her first child. Like, you deserve that. Like, you're a good person. You deserve that. He never really, like, but then I think he kind of understood it later on because we ended up breaking up, like, right before we opened up our shop together. Like, official, like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, we're just gonna, we can't even be business partners at this point because we don't even get along. And I don't know how that went bad like that real quick. I think because he thought I was dating my now husband, but I wasn't dating my now husband. I wasn't. He was just going and I ain't gonna say he wasn't liking me, but I wasn't dating my now husband. But he thought I was dating my now husband, I guess. And so he was in his feelings. But, anyways, that's the story of me opening up my first shop. So he used to have a barber shop in the back of the shop. And so about 2 months in to us finally opening, he got mad one day and was like, he don't want to be a part of it no more. So he's closing his barbershop. And I was like, okay. So then I ended up having a Puerto Rican sister that I used to work at the Dominican salon with, because I used to work at a Dominican salon, and she was a nail tech at the Dominican salon, and so she came in, and she opened up her nail salon back there. So I went from like, even though we had a nail like area or whatever, she opened up an actual nail salon back there where she had her and like two of her people, and she hired two people back there, and so she just rented the space and opened up a nail salon. So it worked out. It worked out. So then once I got married and um all that stuff, then things, changed a little bit. But that's SistaGirl, y'all. See, I'm opening. I don't. That's the thing. Like, this is the thing. People only hide when you need to go outside. No, you need to go outside. You ready to go out? You need to use it. Ugh. Trey need to come and give you a bath. We're gonna have to call Trey to come give you a bath. Come on. Then her big old butt gonna go and go right back to sleep. She a Rottweiler. She 5. Well, she about to be 5. So she old. She don't. She in her 30s, child. She a auntie. So she be out there causing havoc in the neighborhood. She be out there talking trash to all the other dogs. But she's scary, so I don't know. But anyways, we gonna get into it today. Y'all know it's gonna be a day. It is gonna be a day. Which look, pay attention. Now, the Hood Award, or the what was it? Hollywood Unlock Awards. How long ago was that? Like a week ago, right? That was the wasn't that was before the BET weekend, and that was last weekend. Cause this weekend is everybody's at Essence Fest. So last week was BET. So the week before then was the Hollywood Unlocked, right? Now why is I knew it was something I forgot to tell y'all aunties and uncles and nieces and nephews, especially my aunties and uncles. Baby, I knew it was something I forgot to tell y'all, child. Look, I was tired. Look, y'all, my blood pressure was so high yesterday. My blood pressure was so high yesterday that I had went to the little machine because I just was like, let me go check my blood pressure. I do it every so often. And I went to the little machine, and it told me I needed to go see the pharmacist, right? So they were like, just have the pharmacist, like, it tells you, like, maybe you should have the pharmacist do it. So I went and had the pharmacist do my blood pressure, and she was like, really or truly, I'm supposed to send you to the hospital because, oh, girl, it was up there. It was, if it would have went up, I was like 90, what was it, like 152 over 92. So it was high, 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 high. And I hadn't ate, I hadn't did nothing. And so I was just like, look, she was like, because they need to give you something to bring it down or whatever. And I said, well, let me go because I'm going to drink some of this, some stuff I drink with my blood pressure high, and it'll bring it down some. I was like, I just wanted to get it checked. But anyways, so I so yesterday I was like, I'm just gonna chill. I was gonna go live last night, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna chill, rest my body. You know what I'm saying? Just lay in my bed, watch me some TV. I had to catch up on Sisters. That's getting on my nerves. So I said, let me catch up on my little shows and just lay and rest. And then my husband was like, every time he seen me get up out of the bed, nah, you better go lay back down. Go lay back down. So I just took the day and rested a little bit yesterday. But child, look. So I'm strolling on the Insta web, and I come across Chance. Yeah, I know Chance and Real from Real Chance of Love from I Love New York. Y'all know Chance and Real, okay? So I I'm like, what? So Chance is like putting all these little videos up, child, and he went back and changed some captions on some other videos, and he was talking about how Lemmy wasn't giving him his money, because he over there with Tronics now. Then you see Jason all of a sudden beefing with Carlissa. Y'all better quit playing. And Chance talking about the reason he couldn't find love was because Lemmy was sleeping with all the women on his show. That's what he said. I ain't say it, y'all. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. That's what y'all look. Them balloons back there. You see them balloons? Them is from my birthday. Them is from my birthday. Y'all know my birthday was in March. Them is from March. Look, they finally starting to deflate. They on my back bar. I got a little bar right there. That's my traveling bar. That's what I travel like when I go do little like events and stuff. That's my traveling bar back there. But them balloons for my birthday. I haven't. I just let them just deflate on their own, child. But real chance is like, he feel better now that he done got some stuff off his chest. So it's gonna be some more. Ooh. I told y'all don't listen to y'all auntie with the tea. I'm glad though, cause only a few select can, when stuff start unraveling and unknowing, and stuff start coming down the plane, and everything's gonna start unraveling. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god, auntie said that. Y'all gonna be like, oh my goodness, auntie said that. Y'all gonna be like, oh my goodness, sis said that. Cause it's so much. It's so much. And especially when it comes to like y'all, like the internet is such a cruel place that they have to protect certain people. They have to. If not, the internet will eat them up. Could y'all think of though, like, come on, aunties and uncles, could y'all think of when we was 24, 23, 22, going through half of the, like, having this world of the internet in our business, like it's in these people's business now? Shoot, we was trying to hide stuff. Remember we had them, y'all remember the chirp phones? The Boost Mobile? Ooh, baby, a B. That was, what? I think they had to get rid of the chirp phones because people was getting people was getting busted too much with the church phone. People was getting busted too much with the church phones. I know I quick and I'm gonna keep chirping, baby, until you answer me. I remember when I first met my husband, he had a church phone too. He had the Boost Mobile church phone, and I remember he was like, "Do you got a Boost Mobile church phone?" I was like, "Mm mm." But then he was my friend, and we worked together. Like we worked in ministry together. Like we worked together. So one day I had to just be like, just go ahead and chirp me. And he was like, I thought you said you ain't had no chirp. I was like, man. And at the time it wasn't like that. We were just friends. So I was like, you're a married man. Of course I'm gonna tell you I ain't got no damn chirp. That's why I was like, I don't believe in that's why I was like, I don't like to sow nothing that I can't reap, baby. Cause baby, I done had to reap some stuff I done had to sow. And because I knew I sold it, I had to eat it. I had to eat it. I had to take it with my chest. I had to um all that good stuff. I had to take it with my chest. I had to eat it, all that stuff, because I know I sowed that seed. And I know I watered that seed. I know I went and I made sure I fertilized that seed, baby. I was composting it and everything. I knew that was a seed that I had sowed. So I knew I had to reap it. And I was talking to like just one of my friends, and they were like telling me, they was like, sis, like, I said, do y'all know, like, back in the day, before we understood writing your vision and making it plain, before we understood that, we used to write all kinds of stuff. We used to, man, look, I went to a Big Ten university, right? I was on an academic scholarship for a Big Ten university, and I went to the University of Minnesota. I was on an academic scholarship, and I had to make sure I did handle my business. But man, I'm a freshman in college. Well, I wasn't like by the time I got in college, I was a second term or third term freshman, meaning I was getting ready to go into my sophomore year because I had went to Upward Bound for like ever since 10th grade. So I had college credits. So I would take, and so I had like, and I had finished high school early. Like I had enough credits to graduate by my senior year. So like in my senior year, I had to go back and take classes that I messed up in. And my I was one of them seniors that my 2, 3 classes a day was classes I had messed up in my sophomore and my freshman year. Yeah, I was one of them seniors. But then I was off. I did work study in college, like after lunch, like from 11. I go to work or go to school. I'll go to the University of Minnesota, take my course there, and then I'll go to work after that. So that was in the 80s and the 90s, y'all. That was in the early 90s. Like, I graduated high school in 1992. I graduated 32 years ago. I graduated high school. Wow. So that's basically how I did things. You know what I'm saying? So I now they don't even have like kids, like they do have like dual and this, it's just things are just so different, like the programs just aren't the same anymore. Everything got to be unisex, everything got to be, no, I don't, mm-mm, no. But we are gonna be doing some cooking stuff, some cooking. We got and I will be putting that information too. It'll probably go on the main wall because we're gonna be. It was supposed. I'm not gonna lie. It was supposed to start July 1st. The cooking camps. If you have some granddaughters or even some grandsons, because my daughter is gonna like my son is her assistant. My 12-year-old is her assistant. Well, he'll be 12 on the 24th, so he's like, "Mom, I'm 12." So my 12-year-old is her assistant. Um, and but it's my 14, well, she's about to be 14, my 13-year-old's like little thing, and my 12-year-old is her assistant. So that one is going to be a private, like kind of private cooking classes, because they want to be able to show their face and stuff, and I'm real funny about that. So that one you would have to sign up, get a link, like a Zoom link, all that. Like it's going to be a little bit different. Mine, we're just gonna go live, and cook like we cook. I'm gonna do a menu for the week, put it up on the post or whatever, so that y'all know like what I'm cooking for the week. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't cook 2 days out of the week usually. You know what I'm saying? I only cook 5 days out of the week. 2 days out of the week is leftover days. That's just how we do things around here. So, um, it's summertime, so usually it's cooked 3 days, um, 2 days leftover days, and 2 days is fend for yourself. Because of, for the because we're doing this little thing, because what we're trying to do is get enough stuff built up that we can push it into the community centers and different stuff like that. We also are looking for people that do art. I have a lot of artists and stuff. So people that want to learn art, we are looking for people that do like graphic design, art, different things that want to offer for 30 days, free classes to just teach other, young people and stuff, and just to see how it does. And then that way you be a part of the network and the program to try to get it in different areas where you are. You can present it to different schools, homeschooling, co-ops, different things like that. So, that's how we think around here. Next level. What's next? That's how we think around here. Well, y'all, nobody's talking. I'm just rambling now. Guess I'll go. If you are part of the membership, y'all know I done been putting some videos up there. I'm only working on like some of them. I am gonna go through and put some of them are gonna have to stay private because I'm not going back through and editing them in order to make them public. So a lot of stuff will stay private. Stuff that has edits in it or different stuff like that will probably go, eventually. I'm gonna start doing at least 1 week private, and then I'll make it public, but that's only if it already has edits on it. If I have to edit them, they don't stay private. I mean, stay on members only. Cause baby, I realized yesterday, I do. I like to create content, but I hate to edit content. I do. I hate it. So I learned that yesterday. I ain't gonna say I learned it yesterday, but I like 100% realized that yesterday. But I guess I'll get out of y'all. So let me see what's going on today. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been watching baddies. Because I'm just over it. Natalie Nunn gets on my freaking nerves. Anybody know me know that. First of all, she's a colorist. She don't really, she got Cat and all them on her team, but that's only because they selling Gucci, allegedly. They said, I heard from around the corner. I was just sitting over there listening and minding my business. And that's what I'm saying. You never know who know, who know, who know. I've been in this industry a long time. So, hmm ain't nobody talking. I guess everybody gone. That be talking to me. Don't nobody want to talk. Y'all hit that like button. As you come in, go out, stopping by, saying hi. Hit that like a button. Ooh, I think you like it. hmm So we know the Mommy T podcast drops tonight. Carlissa's supposed to be dropping the receipts to the Claudia Jordan drama. She's supposed to be dropping that on 6 o'clock tonight, which she's stupid because I would have dropped that yesterday. And I would have, that way, you know what I'm saying? Go and get that out of the way. Because now, what? And then, first of all, you old ass women on there talking to the game like that. That, even the video at the beginning, I'm like, we too old to be out here acting like this, ladies. We are too old to be out here acting like this. We are too old. Oh my god. The messages, 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 messages. So, in closing, look, y'all been hanging out with me this morning. In closing, um, just know they are responsible for making sure that Krishan Rock is protected at all costs. If something was to happen to her, they will be liable. Only believe a portion of what is being said. Her information is not updated regularly like other people's, based upon the fact that she was being harassed. Her PO was being harassed. The judge was being harassed. The people in Oklahoma was being harassed. They have numbers and numbers and numbers of calls that has came through. Um, the CPS, all that, have so many reports that have came through that it has it's considered harassment at this point. It's considered harassment. So, like I told you, my source only And they only gonna put what they can put enough. Just know that. Because who's to say she wasn't already in Oklahoma? Who's to say she has not already appeared in court in Oklahoma? Who's to say she hasn't done a walkthrough in Oklahoma? Who's to say she's not free? Who's to say she's not still in California jail? Who's to say any of that? All I can tell you to do is find somebody to go get locked up with to see if she's there. Have somebody go get locked up to see if she's in LA. Have somebody to go get locked up to see if she's in Oklahoma. That's all I can say. And tell them once they can't come out of lockup to prove it. Tell them to walk up to her if she's in there and tell her, ask her for the code word to prove that they have interacted with her, or ask anybody in there for the code word to prove that they have interacted with her. And if they come out here and they can give the code word, then the family know who they are. You see how stuff gets started? You see how easy that is? But I'm serious. But I'm not. Because I told y'all not going to know stuff until it could be it could be 24 hours, 48, 72, 96. But the internet did that. The internet did that because you guys are harassing a 24-year-old. Y'all did that. Y'all harassing a 24-year-old. But ain't nobody out here harassing Drea. Ain't nobody out here talking about Drea. Ain't nobody out here dragging Drea. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody dragging on what's her name? Chavez, what's her name? What's her name? Bow Wow baby mama. Ain't nobody dragging her. Wasn't nobody out here even dragging what's her name? What's that girl name? Hazel E. It's a few people out here that could be dragged. There's a few of them out here that can be dragged for doing what they do when it comes to their relationship. This is the thing. How are you going to drag somebody else about their relationship? And because you choose to tune in and watch it. But you going to get mad at them because they're not giving you what you want to see. They're not giving you the outcome you want, so you mad at them. And you want to drag them because they're not giving you the outcome you want out of their relationship. Make it make sense. Again, if you adopt the theory, the lifestyle, what they do don't make me it. If you can adopt that lifestyle, that headspace, that persona, that all that, I promise you things will be so much better in your life. People get up every day not looking for the truth, but regurgitating a lie. And then people go and they follow that same person, regurgitate the same stuff that that person says, not knowing if it's actual or factual. And then what surprises me is all the adults, not the 20 something year olds, not even the, I mean, even at 30, I feel like you should know better, but not even the 30-year-olds. These are grown ass women and men who take these lies and continue to regurgitate them, so into them. I was on I had stopped by a platform. I had stopped over to somebody's house and I knew they was over there lying, but I just had to go over there. You know, I had to sit there and be like, boy, this child lied. But I had to go over there, stop by their house just to see what they was lying about. And it surprised me the people that were over there sowing seeds into that lie. And the amount and I said, ooh, that $50 you gonna have to pay for that seed, baby. Ooh, I wouldn't have sold that seed. That $5 seed, yeah, that, you gonna get a 5%. You gonna get 5% of that. That $10 seed, you might get 10% of that. But that 50 and that $100 seed, baby, you about to reap all of that. You sowed that seed. You sowed that seed with confidence and knowing that that person lied. Because see, I know how it is when you have to do super chat. Because I super chat people all the time. And if they don't have monetized channels, I try to send them, um, what's some things called? Cash apps. But see, this is the thing. I sow into positivity. I don't sow into negativity. I don't sow into downward speaking. I don't sow into begging. I don't sow into drama. I don't like if you're saying something that I feel like is uplifting to, especially if I go over to sisters channels and I feel like they're saying stuff that is uplifting, or I feel like they're speaking from a sincere place, from a heart-filled place, even if it has been some malicious lifestyles or whatever. But I feel like, everybody deserves a second chance in some instances. You know what I'm saying? Now, in some instances, I feel like, let God's justice prevail. But in some incidents, I'd be like, Lord, give them a second chance. So, but I watch people, and I mean, I knew this person was lying. And it wasn't even their material. They get their material from the liar blogs, the blog that lies the most. And they're regurgitating. They let this one blogger, content creator, I don't know what you want to call it, produce all these lies, and they go back and then they produce videos based upon this person's lies, give this person more people coming to them for the lies. They built their channel on it. They buy viewers, put viewers up under that to boost it in the algorithm, okay? It gets boosted in the algorithm. The lie is out there. And there's no basis of truth to it. None. None. Not even a little bit of the truth. And then I'm watching people I know adults that I know are aunties, that I know are aunties. Cause I don't be seeing no uncles on that bullshit. Cause they really don't be on that. Okay. But it be the I know they're aunties. I know they're aunties. I know they're aunties. They not nieces, them are aunties. These is 40 plus women. Some of them are older than me. And they were sewing into the lies 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. One person even sold $100. And I was like, oh my God. And you know what? Usually I say, Lord, have mercy on their soul. But no, mm-mm. I said, Lord, so as they sow it, let them reap. Let them reap it. And so then now they're wondering why this and that is starting to break down in their life. And they wondering why this and that isn't happening like it usually happens. They wondering why, oh man, I usually get this and that, but why this didn't happen? Why this didn't happen? Why that didn't happen? My bill is used, but now this bill's $20 more. This bill $30 more. This bill $40 more. This, oh God, gonna get that. They gonna get that $100 because you sold that, and you knew it was a lie, but you sold it into mess. You sold it into mess. You sold that $100 into something that you knew was a lie and messy, but you wouldn't give a bum out on the corner a $5 bill because you don't know how they living. You don't know they might go buy drugs with my money. They might go do this with my money. They really ain't no bum. They really ain't doing this. I don't know what they gonna do with my money. You know, oh, they talking about the treatment program. I'm not gonna give them no $5 for the treatment program. They should have been got they self together. This and this and this and that and this and that and this and that. But you sit there and sow your money into a lie. See, it goes deeper than children when he says, what I do unto my little ones, they do unto me. The little people, not just children, the little people, the people that are out here struggling. Yes, by the end of 2024, my plan is to have just a place where I can just feed people, kids, women, children, and families. Just come every day, I cook, and every day we feed them at least one meal. At least one. My goal is to try to get somebody, we already got the cooking classes stuff in it getting ready to go. We already have, the media company up and running. We already have we're gonna be traveling with Moomoos and Mimosas. We already have a lot of things that are gonna be coming down the pipeline. Now it's time to implement the saving of our people. So it starts with nourishing food. I grew up doing this. I ran programs in Minneapolis. I got awards. I was awarded for providing places and programs like this. Somebody has already created an app where you can get food for cheap. Like the restaurants right before they're closing, you can go on this app. You can find the restaurants that are closing, what food they have left over, and then they sell the plates for cheap. Like instead of $10, for a bowl, it might be 5. It has to be half, at least half price. So if it's like a $12 plate, usually you get the plate for $6. So That's when you tap into companies like that that are like, and you say, okay, do you need a write off? Then, hey, I have a nonprofit organization, and we will show you how to set those up if you would like. We have a nonprofit organization. Would you like to donate? Get a tax receipt, tax deduction by donating that food to, whatever you don't sell, donating it to this so that we can feed the children and the families in our communities. Like, what happened to the people that do stuff like that? We don't do stuff like what happened? Is there any way, like what happened? We used to have at all our community centers, we used to have a community garden where they will go out, and I'm not gonna lie, it was mostly Asian people that ran the gardens, but it was in the black community, but it was mostly the Asians that lived in the black community. That's where they did. They would go out there and they would run like the old Asian ladies that didn't work, that would be sitting at home all day. They would be out mending all the different gardens and stuff. And then, in order to keep like to give them a stipend for doing it or whatever, you might pay $5 for a bag, and you take $5 for that bag, and then you go through the garden and you get whatever you want out of that garden in that bag for $5. That's the type. Can we get back to that type of stuff? Can we get back? That's all. I just want to get back to those times. We have everybody has a CMOS. Everybody has a CMOS company. But what happened to going and maybe making little samples of like one shotters, CMOS one shotters, and going and giving these CMOS one shotters to the homeless people? And the sad part about it, if you want to be honest, some of the homeless people immune systems are better than the people the rich people. But what happened to doing that? What happened to like saying, okay, let's have a health and wellness retreat, or health and wellness once a month. Let's do health and wellness, and say for instance, I make soap, you make body oils, you make this, you make that, and it's all natural. We have garden, we have seeds, we have watermelon seeds, we have apple seeds, we have orange seeds, we have, you know what I'm saying, strawberry plants. We have all these different things, and we give it out so that we can get back to growing our own fruits and vegetables, and we can get back to being our using natural remedies for healing and different stuff like that. We have people that have CBD companies, and we have people that have all these different things. Why don't we bring all these resources together? We got people that do juicing and different stuff like that. We have to wait for one person to try to get this stuff. Why do we? It's enough of us out here that we can be doing this. We can be doing this in our community. I went to the community center and I said, okay, how much would it be to be like rent the area, this area? She said $50 an hour. I said, okay, so 4 hours is $200. So I'm like, 4 hours is $200. So I said, okay, so it'll be like if I do it 2 days out of the week, say I do it on a Tuesday and a Friday, or a Tuesday and a Thursday. Every Tuesday and a Thursday, we have where we bring all these, different people together or whatever, and we do like health and wellness. We do a little. We find like people to come out and do people blood pressure, and like, feed the families. We have food, we make plates, we feed families and stuff. Do you know we teach children how to we have like a homework area where we have retired teachers or volunteer teachers and people to volunteer to do this and volunteer to do that. We have an area where, we might have gym time where we have volunteers to take the kids, to teach them skills in the gym. I don't know. Just something different than what's going on. That people can, that they sign up for this and it's $5 or, let's do $20 a month, but they can come. That's $20 a month, and you can come 2 times a week. I mean, you're gonna get a meal. That's 2 days out of the month. 2 days out of the week, you don't have to worry about cooking. Or 2 days out of the week, you go and maybe we do meal prep. You know what I'm saying? That covers, we do how to make a meal out of $10, how to make a meal out of $5, how to feed a family. I can feed a family of 10 or 11. I can feed a family 11 off of $20 a day or $10 a day, or, depending on what we're eating. So, if you like, how do we do that? How do we incorporate fruits and vegetables into our children's diet more instead of all this processed food? How to pick out food, how to know what is ripe, what is good, what is not good. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach our girls how to do more than make rotel. We have to teach them more than how to make rotel, y'all. We have to teach them, like, people be amazed at my 13-year-old because she's a chef. I'm like, she took an interest in it when she was 2. And so she's been doing it. Like, she do this for real in real life. She made some, like, fresh apple something like the other day, like pie and fresh apple this. And she loves, like, she's that one type of girl. If she has a sweet tooth, she's gonna go make her something to eat. Or if she wants to eat, she makes her pancakes from scratch. She makes her, she makes fried rice. She makes lettuce wraps. She makes, couscous. She makes, like, and the difference is I love it. What I love the difference is, and I love it for her, is that I teach her how to cook soul food, and she learns all different type of food going to chef school. Like, she learns culinary, like, stuff that, she normally, like, she learns different stuff from different countries, different cultures. Each week they do a different country, depending on what the month theme is. Like, sometimes the month theme is desserts. So they do desserts every week from a different country, a different, like, they might do two countries in one day. They might, or it might be like, uh, salads, like this, like the summer has been like a lot of cold salads, different things like that. um Different plating. Their plating has always got to be precise and right, you know what I'm saying? So she's been learning her skills, so if that is the direction she wants, but she's an artist too, so that's why we go to a lot of art shows, and we, try to expand her horizons on that level. So, you just got to take an interest in what your children or grandchildren are interested in. Like, one of my two grandgirls, um, when they get back from their vacation with their father or whatever, they're going to start their gymnastic class in the beginning of the school year because they love to flip. They be on that trampoline, baby. They be up in the air flipping. And my 5-year old, I call her Dominique, baby, because she got them legs and she has track and flipping legs. Like, she has muscles in her legs. And when I say she's good with it, she can run up a wall. And she's 5. She literally, if you showed her how to run up that wall, she could run it up because she's, like, really strong and she's good with her balance. So I'm just And then like my son, he wants to do that, but he love to roller skate. He like to do stuff like that. You know, I could see him being a skater. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my 12-year-old. He just really into doing his little YouTube child. He has his little YouTube channel where the other day he told me, Mama, I got 100 subscribers. I said, You got 100 subscribers? He said, Yeah, he be playing his little video games. So he got his little YouTube channel where he be playing his little video games. So it's like you gotta take an interest in what they really wanna do. Now like my little 3-year-old grandbaby, child, she just wanna do whatever everybody else wanna do, but she loved to sing. And so like I was telling my husband, I was like, we might need to put her in singing classes because she just be humming and just singing her little heart content, baby. She loved to sing. She's always been like that since she was a baby. She loves music. So you just gotta take and you just gotta nurture, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like I look at T.I. and Tiny and I'm like, okay, they really putting it into Harris. The other kids might feel some kind of way, but you know, like Harris has always had a strong presence. Even if I think Ti and Tiny didn't want her to do it, she was gonna do it anyway because she just loves music. And I need to put some lip gloss on y'all, but well, I've been on here with y'all for a long time, y'all. Y'all done took up my nap time. I usually would, because I have to take her to work at like 6 in the morning. So I stop, get my coffee, and then I come back, lay around for a second, then get up and start my day. But I'm gonna go in here and cut up me some watermelon and have me some watermelon and cinnamon and cayenne pepper. Plus my phone's about to go dead. I only got 8%. So let me go charge my phone, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. We ain't been doing nothing. If you're just coming in, watch the replay if you want to know what Krishan. It's in the very beginning. So, please hit that like button. If you want to join the exclusive auntie, uncles, nieces, and nephews, hit that join button. We got receipts on the back wall. We will be having receipts all day. We will be also going live all day because I really want to show y'all some stuff about the um I think we gonna talk Zeus today. We gonna talk Zeus Network today. So we'll be live all day today, off and on throughout today because I don't think I have too much to do. I was thinking about taking the kids out to Six Flags, but I probably won't be doing that. I don't know. I might take them out there. We got season passes, and we don't. It be so hot, y'all. I don't be wanting to go out there, and then I prefer to go out there during the week, early during the week in the daytime when there's out there. That's when I like going out to Six Flags. So or Hurricane Harbor. We might go tomorrow when during the day it's summertime, so parents are still working, kids are in school programs, so and then most school programs don't go out on Monday and Tuesdays. Usually their field trip days are either Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So, because people be like, you don't even go to the community center in the summertime. Don't. It be too many kids, honey. Uh-uh. It be too many children. I go from June to August. I don't use my membership at the gym. And then from August until the end of May, I use my membership at the gym. I know, y'all. I know, but it just be so much going on and too many kids, and My kids, not that, it just be too much going on. And then it'd be like too many weirdos and stuff. So I'm just funny about that. But, yeah, that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here before this phone die on y'all. I'm about to go charge the phone up so I can get back live in a little bit. So I'll catch y'all in a minute. Peace.